I've been watching the BMX Beat all week and watching it very closely too, and it's time for the final, isn't it?
Indeed. I don't know if you've been watching it yourselves all week, but the riding has been absolutely brilliant, and it really is the best.
No, what was the standard like? Was it?
It was phenomenal. It really was, and it is definitely the best riders who were in the final. The tension, as you'll see in a minute, in the final was just
Now, how about you, Gaz? How have you been getting on your BMX?
Well, you saw me do my bit with up and down the rampers. It wasn't brilliant, but I did pull it off.
I think you do need to practice a little bit more, though, before you get to that standard.
What do you think of the beard?
The beard, I thought it was quite attractive, actually.
Thank you very much.
But I think the smooth-shaven look for early morning is better.
Yes, because we did BMX Beat back in September, you see, and it was after Get Fresh, and I had a bit of time off, enough time to grow a beard.
And design a stubble and all
You're going to grow one?
Well, no, I found it a bit difficult, really. I could perhaps do it. Oh, my goodness! Oh! I wouldn't put that wall, did
That's one of the best things I've ever done in my career.
Andy Ruffell!
Gaz, nice to see you again.
Andy, how are you? Do you two know each other then?
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah, we've met once or twice. Well, me and Jake, you're not the only one of these.
Oh,
me and Jake was cruising through the cosmos and thought we'd drop you to say hello.
What do you think to the new parts of the Millennium Dustbin then?
I must admit, I do like the new decor. I'm very impressed. Very nice.
Listen, got to ask you something. Something we didn't really do that much of in the series. Safety on bikes. A quick word from you.
Well, yeah, obviously safety is very important, and everybody on the series, as you probably saw, had all the pads and the helmets, gloves, etc., etc. So safety very important. Obviously, if you are going to ride your bikes around, make sure you've got the gear on.
Good. Like the man said, wear the gear and enjoy BMX Beat. All these riders behind us have performed brilliantly in the rounds of BMX Beat.
And find out who's made the final by watching right now the final of BMX Beat.
They're racing for these cups.
That's right. 5 rounds have gone. This is the big one. They're all waiting for it. I tell you what, I wish I could have been one of these.
The professional one. Well, maybe one day, if you start competing again.
If I start practicing, I might do it.
If I get it together, I might go in as an amateur. Right, you go and get ready to do the commentary.
Will do, I'm gone.
I'll introduce you to Colin Kefford from the UK BFA.
Hello there.
Hi, Colin. Listen, what are the rules for the final?
Basically, the rules are exactly the same as they've been for the first qualifying rounds. The amateurs do 1.25 minutes flatland, 1.25 minutes on the ramps. The professionals again do a 2.5 minute routine, but this time, and here's the difference, they've got to ride to the producer's own choice of music.
That's not going to be so easy for all of them, is it?
No, it isn't.
All right, listen, you go get the judges ready, and I'll tell this lot exactly who is in the final.
Absolutely.
All right, Colin. Right, the final looks like this. The amateur lineup is Andrew Reynolds, Jason Hassel, and Carlo Griggs. The pros, the top of the leaderboard after the 5 heats are Pepe Winder, Craig Campbell, and Dave Young. Right, let's get right on with it with the amateurs. You right there?
Okay, we're going to go for it.
First round of the final. The amateurs on the flatland. Let's go! Yo! Okay, this is Andrew Reardon from HTV, one of my favourite riders. He's 18 years old. This is actually his last appearance as an amateur, Andy, isn't it?
Yes, well, that's good. We look forward to seeing him as a pro. He's certainly ripping him up as an amateur. Remember, this is the amateur section. And this is the big final. Looking good there with a cherry picker. Okay, nice bit of balance. Pretty smooth so far. You can tell it's a final. The noise is about twice as much as what it usually is. Okay, we're looking good. Into a Miami hopper.
45 seconds to go on flatlands for Andrew Reardon.
Yes, it's a flying woolly hop. Okay, looking good. Trying to position his pedal a bit better there so that he can rejoin the bike. Oh, excellent. Cherry picker. Very nicely done. I tell you what, I'm sure a few of these guys hide a few tricks until they get into the final.
And that's what they've been doing. They've been saving up the best shots, haven't they?
That's right. Well, Andrew Reardon is certainly doing the business now. A few seconds left into a Switzerland squigger. Very nicely done. Whoa!
Sustaining that.
Excellent, round to boomerang.
Here comes Jason Hassel from Anglia, actually from Basildon in Essex.
Nice cut even there from Jason.
Of course, all their previous scores have been scrubbed. Now they're into the final, and so they're all level pegging, as it were.
That's right. White and slate clean. And the person with the most points is BMX Beat champion.
Jason used to be a racer. Got
Whoa,
decided to take up freestyle.
yeah!
And he must be glad he's in the final of BMX Beat with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah! See the way he looked up in the crowd there, that was excellent. I tell you what, since this rider's been to the States, he is awesome. Nice vertical boomerang.
Jason's got a first at lower stops. He'll be looking for a first in the amateur class today.
Excellent, it's a pedal picker. Nicely done, I'll tell you what, he's looking good. Nice bit of balance. Lawnmower!
Setting up for something. Yo!
Excellent, yeah!
Very flash.
That was very good indeed.
And here comes Carlo Griggs! And a lot of
Yeah, it's a guy I want to see. The crowd love him.
And he loves the crowd.
Excellent, piston squeaker. Certainly got a few fans here today.
Well, I think that says it all from the crowd there.
I can't hear myself speak.
45 seconds to go for Carlo. Give it some encouragement. Woo!
It's a pedal picker, yeah! Looking good so far. So this rider practices at least 4 or 5 hours a day. Yeah, we've got a pedal picker! Back down onto the handlebars. Can you make it back onto the pedals? Excellent bit of balance. The judges will freak out on this one.
Carlo almost out of time now. Give some encouragement, everyone.
Yes, a quick spin! Yeah! Superb, the corner! Yeah! Excellent!
Right then, scores just here for the final of BMX Beat, the first round for the amateurs, the flatlands. Score looks like this. Andy Ruffell, 158. Jason Hassel, 167. Carlo Griggs, 168. Carlo in the lead up for the first round, flatlands. This is Peter Murphy, who's an independent cycling journalist and has been watching not just BMX but all aspects of cycling for a number of years, and is very opinionated on BMX. I think that's fair to say. Has it settled down now, BMX?
It has settled down, yes. It's settling down into a much more sort of professional sport, really. The bikes have settled down. There's less sort of experimentation going on with machines, and it's settling down to a proper sport.
Are there many people competing on freestyle with racing bikes or vice versa?
No, there tend to be two separate sorts of bikes because they're used for two different sorts of things. But the machine, there's less experimentation going on with the machinery, and now that bikes are pretty much sorted out.
Well, BMX freestyle, I mean, let's get that, make sure it's not confusing. Freestyle is, of course, the trick riding, and BMX is the racing. Now, the freestyle side of things has been going for a couple of years now. How do the actual riders compare with, like, riders from the USA or elsewhere in the world?
Well, the sport started in the USA, so the Americans have got the edge, but British riders are certainly up there with the best of them. I mean, the sport's growing worldwide, but British riders are way up there with the best of them.
So the gap is closing now?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Is there a sort of a world governing body?
Not yet. There's a world governing body for racing, but there's not yet one for freestyle. But if the pattern remains the same, then we can probably expect a governing body shortly in the future.
Well, to finish on then, I mean, we've got the UK BFA. How can you actually get into freestyle?
By joining UK BFA and sort of finding out the local club nearest to you. Get on your bike.
Say no more.
On your bike. Peter, thank you. Okay, back now with the competition. It's the amateurs still, Andy.
That's right. Now, we're not having pros on yet. They're coming later. This is the amateur section, only on ramps. Let's go!
Yo! Here comes Andrew Reardon. Andrew's looking good. After the first round, scored 158. Yo! He's looking to double that at least.
Okay, this is the final, the amateur final. This is the ramp work, 1.25 minutes on the ramps. This is the one.
Andrew riding for HTV Wales.
One hand, one footer! Yeah! We've seen some excellent aerials in this competition. A ramp frame win, excellent. Okay, looking good so far. Nice control. Nice aerial.
If you think he's good, stand up and clap. 45 seconds to go. Will Andrew do it? Will he make up those missing points?
Okay, this is the vital time of the routine. He's got to pack it with as much explosive action as he can to get the judges on his side. So this is the final. The more points he can get, the better chance he stands of winning. 2 more competitors to come. There's going to be something special coming up. Excellent canyon jump there.
Very graceful, Andy.
Very smooth. One thing you notice with Andy is he hasn't put his feet down too much. He's taking it very controlled and smooth. Yes, backward slider. Very nice bit of balance, that. Using those pegs again.
Andrew is just so smooth, isn't he, Andy?
That's right. You notice a lot of riders.
And he's out of time. Here comes Jason Hassel at 2nd place at the moment.
And
Give us some encouragement, go on.
You'll notice with Jason that if he doesn't pull a trick off, he'll try it again, and he really is aggressive with it. Excellent slider there!
A determined rider.
Come on, give him some noise! Woo! This is the final of BMX Beat. Jason Hassel in the amateur ramp section. Nice canyon jump there.
It seems that Andrew...
Here he goes. Yowza!
And he's smiling. Go!
Humongous! You haven't had that one before, have you? Yo! Superb! I'll tell you, the landing was a little bit clinchy. That was high, gang. That was at least 7 feet high.
Jason riding out the edge of his abilities today. Superb.
Jason has 167 points at the moment. Looking good so far. Just needs to hit a few more good tricks.
Oh,
360 on the ramp.
Applause for that, though.
Looking good. Okay, here he goes for another aerial. Yo! One hand, now you'll find that he's barging forward.
What can I say but Carlo Griggs?
It's Carlo. Here he goes.
Carlo, the master of height off the quarter pipes.
I'll tell you, it's incredible, but he gets as high as the pros easily. Now, if he's in pro competition, it'll be very interesting to see how he does.
And he smiles all the time as well.
That's right, the guy's happy, he's enjoying his riding. Here he goes! Yo!
Carlo, a member of the Skyways team.
Excellent. I'll tell you what, I can't hear myself speaking, there's so much noise. Oh, incredible!
The crowd love it.
I mean, our program's before, and that really is a difficult trick. One hand, one foot aerial.
45 seconds left for Carlo. Let's see if he can out-top the height he had before.
Okay.
Not on that
excellent canyon jump. Now, he's just got to keep his concentration now, because with all the noise, it can break the concentration. Excellent! Hip hanger aerial. Okay, he's looking good. He's kept his routine nice and explosive right the way through. That should score highly with the judges. Looking good. Now, good ramp routine. The ramps are connected with ground tricks, but obviously he's just going for mass air now. Get as much height as he can. A step through aerial.
Carlo Griggs there, the 3rd of the amateurs. Right then, I can tell you it has been a close-fought competition in the amateur BMX Beat Championships this year. Here are the scores. Andy on flatland scored 158. At that, his ramp score of 154, you get 312. Jason Hassel of flatland scored 167. On the ramps, scored 165. So his total score is 332. Carlo Griggs on flatland scored 168. On the ramps, scored 171. So by 7 points, with a score of 339 points, this year's amateur BMX Beat champion is Carlo Griggs. Outstanding. Before we go into the next part of the competition, and well done, Carlo, a word from Colin Kefford from the UK BFA.
Yeah, hello, Gaz. Well, I've got some very exciting news because in August of last year, the International BMX Federation granted the sanction for the World Championships to England. And in a few months' time, we hope to be welcoming freestyle competitors from all over the world in what we hope will be the biggest freestyle event ever seen anywhere.
Great news, that, Colin. Congratulations to the UK BFA for getting that, and good news for BMX freestyle in the UK. This is also good news for the BMX freestyle in the UK. The final of BMX Beat, the professionals.
That's right, these are the pros. We've now got our amateur champion, this is the professional champion, and they are taking it very seriously. So, let's go!
Yo! This is Pepe Winder, from Carlisle, 17 years old.
Yeah, excellent, canyon. Absolutely superb. Nice roll back off the 45 slider. All right, this guy is a showman. Spends his life doing demonstrations around the country, and he is used to it.
He's such a cheeky rider, isn't he?
Well, that's right. I mean, he's used to doing demonstrations, so that really gets the crowd going, and he incorporates it all into his routine.
Stuart's ambition, of course, is to retain his championship. He won the UK BMX Beat last year, and it looks all set as though he could well take it this year.
I'll tell you what, he's doing very well. That was a nice set of woody hops there, which came out of the cherry picker. Looking good so far. This is the final 2.5 minutes of professional competition. They can use the ramps, they can use the ground, and he's just checking his tyres there, but he looks okay. Nice drop in, he's got another aerial. Incredible, absolutely amazing. That was a good 7 or 8 feet out the top of that core pipe. Nice fucking drop in. Okay, now he just needs to keep his concentration now, get his act together. A lot of noise in this arena, there must be about 1,000 people here. Praise that 540! Excellent!
This lad needs no encouragement, he's brilliant anyway, but the crowd are right behind him.
Helicopter aerial, amazing.
See what I mean?
Another trick that it's been going a while, but these guys are getting so high now that you know, they've got more time to do these kind of tricks. Step over aerial, excellent.
30 seconds to go.
Now I don't know if you quite saw that, but he's trying to get his leg over his handlebars as well. Okay, let's keep the noise up. Come on, last 2 seconds. What a canyon! That canyon was tremendous. A good 4 feet on the top. Excellent. Step through aerial again. Remember, this is the final. This is the one. Last few seconds.
How's Pepe made it?
And that was a little unfortunate. A roll back, funky canyon.
How's the time? And here comes Campbell from Reynolds in Essex.
Campbell enters his routine with an excellent bit of balance. Nice roll back on the pegs. Looking very nice into a slider. The noise is from excellent. I just can't hear myself think here. Nicely back into a pedal figure. Didn't quite get that one. Remember the pressure that's on these guys. This is the final of a major, well, the major television competition. A lot of pressure, a lot of people watching. They've got to remember their routines, remember how much time they've got, and remember which tricks they're going to be doing. Pedal picker, 1-footed. Come on, bring some applause.
Craig Campbell, and here's Rick and apart. Now, this is where he changes bikes. Very spectacular stuff. It's like a pit stop. The quicker they do it, the better. Looking good. Craig Boomerang! Or a Ramparang, whichever you prefer. Okay, Craig's really hotting up now. This is the bike he uses when he's on the ramp. Yes, he made it that time. He tried that one in his heats in the round, but didn't quite get it. Excellent.
Craig's doing a similar routine to the heats, which maybe got him into the final, and now he's perfecting it.
That's right. Now that was a perfect bonus drop in there, and an excellent canyon as well. Alley-oop canyon. Nice foot plant as well. Okay, Craig's really ripping now. He's getting it nice and flowing, keeping everything in order. Okay, a reverse, dropping. That, believe it or not, is very, very difficult. No sweet aerial. Come on, give it a coaster, keep it going. And roll back, Mikey. Tremendous. These are relatively new tricks that have come to the UK over the last year. Okay, looking good so far.
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds to go. Let's go, Steph. Step through aerial, looking good. Excellent. At least 7 feet at the top of that quarter pipe. Whoa, didn't quite get on that one. Okay, Dave Young is a very determined rider. He wants this title. What a gutling, but that was very good indeed. Okay, he's very, very pleased to have made it to the final. Very nicely done. Very popular rider wherever he goes. Nice rider, one footed. Awesome. Okay, looking good. On to the pegs. And a virtual boomerang. Superb. Excellent bit of control there. The judges will mark that highly. Very nicely done, very smooth.
Dave Young's ambition.
Superb.
Dave Young's ambition is actually to earn enough money from BMX Freestyle to live in South California, and I'm sure he can teach them a thing or two over there.
That's right. That was a super. Oh, excellent. Brilliant. 360 drop in.
This is a close competition here.
Very smooth. Okay, just if he can keep his composure, keep everything flowing nicely, there's every chance of pulling it off. Here we go! Yeah! Excellent! That's quite deceiving when they do those aerials because it looks as if they're going to catch the top of the quarter pipe. One hand, one footer, he just rescued that one.
You can almost see him saying, cool, I knew he didn't get away with that. What's he going to try and get away with this time?
Okay, nice dropping, keeping his composure. Keep nice and cool. Nice canyon jump.
He's got a flat tyre. Just in the last second, flat out there.
That's very unfortunate. Flat tyre. And give it a round of applause.
What a thing to happen in the final. Wow.
That is incredible. I've never seen anything like that before.
Unbelievable for that to happen then. Right, let's get the scores. Come with me. The scores should be ready. And indeed they are. Let's find out. This is a bit of paper that tells me and tells you lot exactly who is the professional winner of BMX Beat. Excitement, can't even get me words out. Right then, the scores look like this. Stuart Pepe Winder scored 165. Craig Campbell scored 179. And Dave Young scored 171. The winner is Craig Campbell. Well, BMX Beat has been extraordinary this year. Quite a competition. One thing remains only, and that's to hand over the prizes. Are you going to do it, Andy?
That's right, yeah. Fabulous competition, wasn't it?
Amazing.
Excellent. Right, we've got the trophies over here, and we've also got Steve West from 3-in-1 Isles. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. Steve, welcome to the show. Have you enjoyed it?
We've thoroughly enjoyed it, yes, thank you very much indeed. A fantastic weekend.
And you'll be taking it up yourself, will you?
No, I'm a little too old for that, Gareth.
I didn't think so. Okay, right, here we go. The scores. The amateur competition. In third place, we had Andrew Reardon, then Jason Hassel, and the winner was Carlo Griggs. Carlo Griggs.
A very popular man with all the other entries as well.
Okay, excellent. Carlo Griggs, the winner there. Okay, now we come to the big one. The big one, the pro competition. I'll just give you that trophy ready to hand out. The pro scores. In third place was Pepe Winder. In second place was Dave Young. The winner was Craig Campbell.
Craig Campbell, the man who did the bike switch in the heats and in the finals, and it paid off. He's the UK BMX Beat champion for this year. Well,
excellent. What can you say? The final, we've got the winners. It's been excellent having you on the show, Gareth.
It's nice being here, Andy. It's been lots of fun. We'll send this lot off to do a lap of honour and some more stunts before we go. That is it from BMX Beat. That was Andy Ruffell.
This is Gaz Tom.
And that was, like I said, BMX Beat. Yo!